Hey there, Robert Ferringo of DocSports here with another NFL free play video. Be sure to like and subscribe to the DocSports YouTube channel, and don't forget to take advantage of the free 60 link down in the description. What you do is you click on that link, it will take you to DocSports and give you $60 to use, same as cash, towards any handicapper for any package of picks in whatever sport that you want. All right, today's free play video, we are talking the New York Giants at the New Orleans Saints. This game kicks off at 1 p.m. on Sunday, October 5th. The Giants are a 1-point road underdog, and the total in this game sits at 41. And I got to tell you, I really like this situation. The Giants are coming off a nice upset win at home over the Chargers last week. They won 21-18. They finally made the switch to Jackson Dart, the new rookie starting quarterback for the Giants, and he was able to score a rushing touchdown, ignite the crowd, and kind of spark them to a victory, right? New Orleans is 0-4. They have not been playing well in any way, shape, or form. And if they're not the worst team in the NFL, they're certainly one of the three worst teams. So because of all that, the public is piling on the New York Giants in this game. However, I'm going the other way. The Saints are 7-3 straight up in their last 10 games against the Giants, and they have only lost to them once in the Superdome over the past 20 years. The public loves Jackson Dart, but what they're kind of not realizing is that Dart only threw for 111 yards last week against the Chargers. That game was more about what the Chargers didn't do, which was protect the quarterback, basically. They have massive offensive line injuries that they're dealing with in Los Angeles, and New York's pass rush, the one thing they kind of do well, was able to take advantage of that. They also were kind of in a good situational spot hosting the Chargers, West Coast team coming off a divisional game, heading east for that 1 p.m. Eastern, 10 a.m. Pacific kickoff time last week. And you know what? The Chargers started off slow. They let the Giants jump on them in the first half, and they just weren't able to get enough momentum to get over the hump. That's not going to be the case here. Jackson Dart is now just a rookie quarterback making his first start on the road. And I think New Orleans, outside of that game where they just got ramrodded up in Seattle, I think New Orleans has been playing a little bit better than people want to give them credit for. They threw a pretty good scare into Buffalo on the road last weekend. That game was only 21-19 deep into the fourth quarter. And Buffalo, if they're not the best team in the NFL, they're one of the three best teams in the NFL. So the Saints aren't going to be favored very often this year, and there aren't going to be a ton of games where people expect them to win. But this is one of the ones that I do. I think that they're a little bit undervalued. I think the public is way too in on Jackson Dart. I think this New Orleans team, when it's healthy, is a little bit better than people realize, especially at the skill positions. And this New York Giants defense, I don't trust it even a little bit. They're giving up about 6 yards per rush. They allowed the Chargers last week to run for almost 10 yards per running play. I think New Orleans is going to push them around. I expect Dart to have some turnovers this weekend. I actually think that this one's going to be a blowout. I like the Saints very, very much in this one. So that's my free play for this video. Until next time, carpe diem and good luck.